Welcome to Give AI, the place where we don't just talk about the future of artificial intelligence, we give you the power to shape it. Stop scrolling. Look at the title of this video. It is not hyperbole, it is a fact. 300 million jobs are on the line globally. And for the first time, the jobs being threatened are not on the factory floor, they are the white-collar, creative and strategic roles that you spent a lifetime preparing for. We are not talking about simple automation, we are talking about cognitive automation, the final barrier. The latest, most mind-bending AI breakthrough has been silently integrated into the very tools you use every day, and it has just rendered the old way of working completely obsolete. You are in a race against the machine and the clock is ticking down to zero. The question isn't if AI will take your job, it's when. But I am here to tell you there is one secret, one pivotal move that can instantly flip the script and make you irreplaceable in the AI-powered future. You need to know what this breakthrough is, where it is already operating, and the 3 irreplaceable skills you must master to survive this AI job displacement. Stay with me until the very end, because the answer is not what you think, and your future relevance depends on it. Here at Give AI, our mission is to cut through the hype and show you the truth, because the truth is your only competitive edge. This is the moment of the great acceleration, and most people are looking in the wrong direction. For decades, we were told that as long as your job required creativity, strategy, or complex communication, you were safe. Those were the future-proof skills. But the AI we see today, the generative AI that can write novels, compose music, and generate entire software applications in seconds, that AI has fundamentally violated that safety promise. This isn't incremental change. This is a singularity event in the world of work. We're seeing companies like Goldman Sachs predicting job loss figures in the hundreds of millions. We're seeing the World Economic Forum talking about tens of millions of jobs being displaced, not just transformed. The most susceptible roles are those that deal with routine digital information, data entry, legal research, graphic design templates, and entry-level programming. Why? Because the underlying architecture of this new AI is designed specifically to automate knowledge work. And yet this is not a doomsday video, this is an empowerment video. Because for every job that is displaced, a superior, augmented role is created. But to claim that role, you need a different set of keys. If you want to future-proof your career and turn this threat into the biggest opportunity of your life, hit that like button right now. Share this video with your team, your friends, and anyone who thinks their job is safe. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to Give AI and turn on notifications, because we are the only ones giving you the blueprint to thrive in the augmented era. The problem is the speed. The adoption rate of this cognitive automation is unlike any technological shift in history. The steam engine took over a century to reshape the global economy. Electricity took 50 years. The internet took 2 decades. This AI, it is doing it in 5 years. You don't have time for a traditional career shift. You need an immediate, surgical strike on the skills that matter. Let's talk about the breakthrough itself. It's not just one new chatbot. It is the arrival of agentic AI. What is agentic AI? Think of it this way. Older AI was a tool, like a calculator. It waited for your command. You put in the numbers, it gave you the answer. But agentic AI is an autonomous digital worker. It can be given a high-level goal, for example. Create a Q3 marketing strategy for a new product launch, and it will break that goal down into subtasks, perform market research, analyze competitor campaigns, draft copy, create ad variations, and even book media slots. It executes these steps, learns from its own failures, and course corrects without further human input. The most dangerous part. This capability is not being sold as a scary job-killing robot. It is being subtly layered into the software you already use. It's in your cloud productivity suite, your customer relationship manager, your design software. It's the invisible architect working in the background, making every task 10x faster for a user who knows how to enable it. This is the truth. They are not broadcasting. They are building systems that require fewer people to execute more complex work. The human is no longer the executor. The human is the goal setter. This is why traditional knowledge and skills are becoming obsolete. The ability to manually write code, draft a report, or design a logo is now a commodity task that the agentic AI can do cheaper, faster, and tirelessly. If your value proposition is doing a repeatable digital task, you are already on borrowed time. The AI is not taking your job, it is making your current skill set economically irrelevant. So, how do you fight back? How do you transition from a replaceable worker to an irreplaceable orchestrator? You must master the 3 secrets to AI augmentation. The first secret to staying employed is to understand that the initial hype around prompt engineering, the idea of just typing better questions into a box, is already obsolete. That was last year's news. The real game changer, the true first irreplaceable skill, is AI goal orchestration. An agentic AI does not need a perfect prompt, it needs a perfect objective. You must learn how to define the outcome and the constraints for the AI, not the steps. This requires a fundamental shift in thinking from being a doer to being a strategic planner. For example, a bad prompt is, write a 500-word blog post about AI in business. The AI gives you a generic answer. A masterful orchestration is, my goal is to increase inbound sales leads by 15% this quarter. Agentic AI, your task is to identify the top 5 pain points of a chief marketing officer at a B2B SaaS company. Develop a hyper-specific, data-backed white paper outline to address one of those pain points, then generate the first draft of that white paper with a highly persuasive call to action that points to our lead generation form. The constraint is that the tone must be authoritative, slightly provocative, and not sound like AI. You're not asking it to write a blog post, you're asking it to execute a business strategy. Your new job is not writing the white paper, it is defining the North Star and managing the output. This is a higher-level cognitive function that no AI can replicate because it requires deep human context and business judgment. Master goal orchestration, and you instantly move from an executor to a strategic collaborator with the most powerful technology ever created. Now for the second secret, the skill that truly defines human value in the age of agentic AI. This is where you move from merely collaborating with the AI to genuinely leading it. This is the skill of unconventional problem solving. AI is brilliant at optimization. It can find the fastest, most efficient path from A to B. But it is fundamentally incapable of recognizing a completely different, novel solution that defies logic and convention. AI is trained on historical data. It is a master of the past. The human brain, however, is a master of invention and lateral thinking. The most valuable people in the future will be those who use the AI to do the easy 95% of the work, only to then use their uniquely human insight to question the AI's premise entirely. For example, the AI can optimize a supply chain for speed and cost. But the human leader can ask, what if we eliminate the supply chain entirely and use 3D printing at the point of sale? The AI can't think like that. It will only optimize the system it knows. Your job is to introduce calculated absurdity, to pose the what-if questions that disrupt the AI's flawless logic. This isn't just creativity, it's critical thinking applied with a creative and entrepreneurial mindset. It's the ability to see the world not as it is, but as it could be, and then leverage the AI's power to build that new reality. This is the ultimate form of AI augmentation. The human supplies the vision, and the machine supplies the infinite execution capacity. This is the key to remaining irreplaceable. We have identified the threat, agentic AI making routine knowledge work obsolete. We have outlined the first two skills, goal orchestration and unconventional problem solving. Now for the final secret, the ultimate skill, the single most important action you must take to make the title of this video, Unemployable, a lie for your career. This is the true meaning of the revolution. The AI breakthrough has not made you unemployable. It has created a new, non-negotiable job title for every single white-collar professional. The final essential skill is ethical and contextual governance. The agentic AI can write the code, draft the legal brief, and create the ad campaign. But it has no moral compass. It has no ethical judgment. It does not understand cultural context, brand reputation risk, or regulatory nuance. It can generate a flawless response, but that response might violate a compliance rule, offend a major customer, or expose the company to legal action. Your new job is to be the ultimate human quality control, the ethical firewall, and the contextual gatekeeper. You must transition from a doer to a governor. You are the final, essential human layer that vets the AI's output for truth, context, and consequence. This requires a blend of the human skills AI can never master: emotional intelligence, cross-cultural communication, and deep domain expertise. The company that fails to embed human governance over its AI is the company that will crash and burn in a PR firestorm. They don't need fewer humans, they need fewer executors and more governors. This is the path to supreme relevance. Goal orchestrate to set the strategy. Unconventionally problem solve to invent the future. And govern the final output to ensure safety, ethics, and human-centric value. The people who master this triad will not just survive, they will become the most valuable employees on the planet. The game has changed. Your skills have expired. but your potential has never been higher. Now it's your turn. Is the arrival of agentic AI a terrifying job killer or the greatest tool for human augmentation ever conceived? Which of the three core skills, orchestration, unconventional problem solving, or ethical governance do you think is the most vital for the next 5 years? Drop your thoughts and your biggest fears about this AI job displacement in the comments below. I read every single one and I will personally respond to the most insightful comments. If you found value in this blueprint for the future of work, do me a favor. Like this video. Share it with one person whose job you genuinely want to future-proof. And if you are serious about understanding and mastering this new era, then hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to join the Give AI community. This is Give AI. We give you the power. Now go create.